Today I have a fun card idea to share with you. It's called a corner flip card. All you need is your Stampin' Trimmer as your tool, along with their stamps, paper, and ink. But it's called a corner flip because the corner does actually flip, and that serves as the mat for the stamping on the front of your card. So let's go ahead and get started. So to get started, we're going to start with a half sheet of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to use our Stampin' Trimmer, and we're going to place that in our trimmer at 4 1/4 because that's the halfway mark when we score a card in half. You'll notice on my score blade on my Stampin' Trimmer, I've actually written the word score. It's lighter colored for scoring, but that simply helps me avoid making mistakes, at least some. Then the next step I'm going to do, I'm just going to move my score blade out of the way, and I'm going to slide it so that the left edge of my paper is on the 3-inch mark. Then I'm going to lift up, and I've got my Stampin' Trimmer, and I am going to put it in my paper at the 2.5 mark. You notice it's got that little point on the left edge of it, and then I'm going to press it down, and I'm going to score down to the 4 7/8 mark, which is the 1/8 right before the 5. And I'm going to lift it up, and you see it made that nice slit. You can only do that with a trimmer like this. I'm going to rotate my paper 90 degrees clockwise, and I'm going to put my left edge at the 3 again, and then I'm going to match up the end of the cut that I just made, and it's at the 3-inch mark. You can see with my little point, and then I'm going to press up to the 5/8, which is 1 mark before the 1/2-inch mark. And when I lift up, you can see that I've made that right angle with my trimmer. Now I can move my trimmer, and you'll want to use a bone folder for this. So you're going to fold that in half, and then you simply take and flip that corner toward you, and you're going to make a nice score mark with your bone folder on both of those edges, and there you have your corner flip. Now you can tack that down with that corner down with a glue dot or a dimensional, but I kind of like to leave it loose because it kind of gives you that effect. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping. One thing that's nice about this Flurry of Wishes stamp set, it comes with several different snowflakes. These two are actually on the same stamp, and they coordinate with the Snow Flurry punch so that you can punch both of them at the same time and they will match. Now, one of the things that I like to do is save paper when I'm punching, and one of our layers in our card is silver glimmer paper, and I'm going to use one of the punch out silver snowflakes, and so I'm going to go ahead and punch that right out of my mat because that will get covered up. So I would go ahead and glue that down to my Island Indigo, which is my next layer, and then I have my snowflake. So I've gone ahead and put that on ahead. Then my next layer is, so my Island Indigo layer is 2 3/4 inch square. My silver glimmer paper is a 2 5/8 inch square. And my white that has been embossed with the Stylish Stripes embossing folder is a 2.5 inch square. And then I simply stamped the largest snowflake on a scrap and punched it out. I stamped it with the Island Indigo, and there you can see my punched out snowflake. And then I stamped the smallest snowflake on that punch, or on that stamp, with the Soft Sky, which is the color that I used for my card, and punched that out. And then I added one of my favorite embellishments from the holiday catalog, and that are the iced rhinestones, and they just add a little bit of extra bling. I've stamped my snowflakes with Soft Sky here, and my sentiment with Island Indigo. And on the inside of my card, I've just stamped my inside greeting with Island Indigo and some more of my snowflakes with Soft Sky. So that really is how quick and easy the card is. And I love the glimmer that I get with that, but I also love that little extra movement that that corner flip gives me on the card. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope that you find other things that you can stamp and use on your corner flip cards. Thanks for stopping by today.